Welcome back to our how-to series on the Climatiq Excel add-in. In this video, we cover the travel spend formula. This is useful for Scope 3.6 business travel and Scope 3.7 employee commuting. The Climatiq travel spend formula allows you to estimate carbon emissions from travel-related purchases, such as flights, road trips, rail journeys, sea travel, and hotel stays. We support over 120 currencies, and don't worry, we handle the inflation adjustments for you, which is a necessary step when making spend-based calculations. These adjustments are powered by EUROSTAT for European sector-specific inflation and the World Bank for global data, meaning your estimates are accurate, up-to-date, and aligned with the GHG protocol methodology. It includes upstream and use phase emissions and is powered by emission factors from Base and UK government datasets. Let's take a look at the formula in action. So we can head over to the documentation in the task pane, open it up, and the formula is climatiq.calculate travel spend, and it accepts up to 5 inputs. So let's break these down. The first option is the spend type. So this is the travel category, and this would be an input such as air, road, rail, sea, or hotel. Next is the amount, so the total spend value, followed by the currency, which is a 3-letter currency code, for example, USD or Euros, EUR. Next up is the location, which is where the spend occurred. This can be an address, a city, a country. Lastly, the year that the spend took place. This is an optional input. If we head over to the templates library, you can easily insert a cheat sheet to use as guidance on which currency codes are accepted in Climatiq formulas. Let's walk through an example. So here I have an Excel file containing a few travel spend entries. One of the records shows a €20 taxi trip, so a road trip, in Barcelona in 2024. To prepare the file, I'll make sure I have columns for the spend type, amount, currency, location, and year. Now we can calculate. To start, we can click into an empty cell, hit equals on our keyboard, scroll through the list, and select the travel spend formula. Alternatively, you can insert the formula directly via the Excel task pane. Then we can select each input one by one. So the spend type, the amount, currency, location, and year, separated by commas or semicolons, depending on your Excel settings. We can close off the bracket, press enter, and within a few moments, the formula will return an emissions estimate. Before reviewing the outputs, I recommend clicking the Add Header button in the task pane to label the columns. It makes it a lot easier to read the results. The output shows your total CO₂ equivalent emissions in kilograms, along with the applied emission factor that was used in the calculation. Lastly, there's also a notices column, which transparently outlines if there are any deficiencies or fallbacks used in the calculation. If we change the spend type to hotel, the calculation instantly updates to show emissions associated with accommodation instead of travel. No other inputs need to change. To make the calculation for all of the business data you have in the sheet, pull down on the formula to apply across all the rows. Finally, if you want to get a quick start, you can insert the Climatiq template from the Add-in task pane under the Templates tab. It includes some pre-filled examples, required inputs, and active formulas that you can edit or expand with your own data. You've now learned how to calculate spend-based travel emissions directly in Excel using Climatiq's travel spend formula. To learn how to use other Climatiq formulas, such as for activity-based or freight calculations, check out the other videos in this how-to series. I'll see you in the next video.